We are back. And no, we didn't record this directly after the last one. I just wear the same thing every day.
Yeah, I didn't think about that till just now. Like we should have had a
costume change.
Costume change.
Just turn my shirt inside out.
Yeah. Well, we needed to bank a couple.
Yeah.
For syndication.
All right. That's a little behind the scenes for you guys out there. They're thinking about starting your own podcast, your own Tales from the Darkside watch along podcast.
Well, you don't want to start that podcast.
No, you don't want to start that podcast.
I'll come beat your ass because
don't want to go down that rod.
You'll end up left in the forest like the guys from the last episode.
Mm-hmm. But
have you been watching The Last of Us, perchance?
I have.
Holy
smokes!
I just want to mention this real quick. Yeah, it's been great. And we could actually talk about it like on the next episode.
Yeah, it is a horror.
But I did want to mention the scenery there reminded me. Stephen King posted a Twitter post that was like, "You mean to tell me that was 10 miles outside Boston?"
Oh.
And I remember thinking the same thing because I was like, it seems like I didn't realize there were forests like that, like right 10 miles outside of Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want to move to Boston.
Boston, yeah.
But
yeah, man,
they got called out on it.
That third episode.
Ooh, that was it was intense.
I wasn't ready for feelings of those.
The feels.
All right, so we're setting the stage here. We've got some praying going on.
Look at that, Christian Slater.
Yeah.
This is called A Case of the Stubborns. Did I mention that?
I don't believe so.
Came out December 2nd, 1984.
We're getting closer.
Yeah.
Getting closer to me being born.
You know, Christian Slater was also in the Tales from the Darkside movie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe it was the same episode, like, because they had, like, 4 of them or whatever, like skits or whatever you want to call them. Short stories. He was, like, the one with Steve Buscemi, I believe.
Ah.
Yeah. So, which we'll do that movie eventually. We were planning on, like, at the very end, but
right.
Maybe we'll do it halfway through.
Yeah.
Or whatever. There's no rules here.
Yeah, we make up our own rules.
Why do they look kind of Amish?
That's what I was thinking. Because they probably are Amish.
Well, they got electricity.
Oh.
They got a lamp.
Yeah.
But maybe they're just like good Christian folk.
Yeah. Where the hell have I seen that old man before?
Eddie Bracken.
Oh, it looks like somebody's got like a ton of old man makeup on. He
Yeah,
looks like
he
another
does.
actor, though, like an old man actor. But
He does. He looks like the guy from dun, 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 dun. No, I'm kidding.
the Six Flags commercials.
He really doesn't, but yeah. He was in Rookie of the Year.
Oh. I aspire to be like the old man from the Six Flags commercials when I grow up.
He was in The Cosby Show.
No.
He was.
Oh, well, yeah. He's overly salting his eggs.
He was in Monsters.
I think he's just got, I think it's an old man with just an obviously fake nose on.
But he looks very familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this episode.
Is he a ghost?
Well, I don't remember, but yeah, they're freaked out because he was upstairs, I think, for the wake, and he comes down.
Oh, that's why he probably looks all weird.
Yeah. That's why he's got all the makeup.
Uh-huh.
Although I feel like they've got like some kind of prosthetic nose on.
Oh, yeah.
And fake hair. But yeah, I have seen this episode.
A Case of the Stubborn. It's like he's too stubborn to be dead.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe this was the first disc I started out with, because I definitely saw this.
Yeah.
Because remember, I'd seen the word processor of the gods
Oh,
recently, too. So
I can't die. I gotta eat all these rolls.
yeah. Christian Slater looks about like 14 here, I think.
Yeah.
You know what else I think about Christian Slater? He always, maybe it was older when he got a little older, but he always reminded me of like Jack Nicholson. Like he was doing
Christian Slater.
He was doing like a Jack Nicholson impersonation.
Uh-huh.
Like Heathers.
Slater.
I feel like Heathers. He was kind of like that. You
Yeah.
know? Although I loved Heathers. I loved Christian Slater when I was growing up. I thought he was cool dude.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
All right.
He was in that Mr. Robot show recently. I know he's done a few movies. He's kind of had maybe a little resurgence.
Yeah.
Although I did not enjoy Mr. Robot.
I didn't watch it.
I would tell you not to.
Okay.
But I'll tell you why off the air. But
okay. I'm an old man.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here enjoying being alive after I died.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do if my grandpa died and then wasn't dead all of a sudden. I'd probably just be like, Grandpa.
Yeah, I don't. The actor, Eddie Bracken.
Eddie Bracken.
He was born 1915, died 2002.
That's an old man.
Yeah, but he was a comic actor.
Okay. I can see that. Wooden tarnations.
Yeah. Bill McCutcheon is the doctor here.
Uh-huh.
Guess what? He also died in 2002. There's a conspiracy. And you had mentioned Christian Slater. He also died in 2002.
Yeah. Briefly, and then came back to life.
Yeah. Oh, just like this episode.
Wow. We're really getting into something here. All right.
Wow.
Scrap this podcast. We're detectives now.
Yeah, like this is a true murder podcast from here on out, which will get us all the listens.
That's right. If you need to hire us as private eyes, we're not licensed, but I have Google, so
yeah,
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I like to stalk people.
With those powers combined. Perfect.
Oh man,
I like this guy.
Yeah. So this isn't going to be another horror episode, but it's like a creepy, funny episode.
Yeah. Like if you put some Benny Hill music behind it and be like, it'd just be perfect.
It reminds me of a joke I hear. This guy who does a podcast, it was like a wrestling podcast. His name is Jim Cornette. And he says, you know what I'd say if I saw my grandpa here today? And if somebody'd be like, oh, you love him? I'd be like, no. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're dead.
Yeah.
You've been dead for 20 years.
Yeah.
Although I think he's only been dead for like 24 hours in this show.
Oh, yeah. My grandpa what was the joke my grandpa always used to say? Like I'd draw a picture and he's like, I know somebody would pay $100 to see that. The blind man down the street.
Oh, man.
Like, he's talking shit about my artwork, Grandpa.
Yeah, that doesn't build up your self-confidence, does it?
We're peeling back some layers here, folks.
But because you still do art, though.
I know, and I'm pretty damn good at it.
So. Are you like, fuck you, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Like deep down at least? You're like,
fuck that blind man.
Like if you painted like what like somebody would call a masterpiece, would you still be like, not yet?
Yeah.
Not until
the blind man down the street sees this.
Yes.
I'll pay for him to get LASIK surgery.
Yeah, LASIK. That's all they need.
Look at it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm fine. I turned out to be a fine human being, probably.
But what do they do here? Though? Like it's like you can't be like, hey, Grandpa, just go die again.
Yeah.
I bet he stinks. And not because he's dead, but just because old people stink. They have that.
They have an old person smell about them.
Mothballs.
Mothballs. Is that Jake Gyllenhaal?
No. It's Jake Gyllenhaal's dad, Jim Gyllenhaal.
It looks like the guy that plays Data on Star Trek.
I bet it is.
In fact, I believe it is.
I think you're right, because I think you are correct. I think I looked that up before.
That's definitely him. Holy shit, Grandpa's not looking so hot.
Brent Spiner.
There he is.
Yeah. You were right. You called it.
I know a thing or two. He was also the scientist in Independence Day.
Mm-hmm. And he was the Penguin in the Batman that just came out.
Which one?
The Batman.
The Batman.
Yeah, he was the Penguin.
No?
They put a bunch of makeup on him, and like you couldn't tell.
No. That's wrong. It was Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell's he wouldn't have been old enough to be in this show. What are you talking about, Gog?
No, the old man, he's Colin Farrell.
Oh yeah. Everybody thought the Penguin was Colin Farrell's best role yet.
Yeah.
It was this. The old man.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the light. Go to the light.
Yeah.
Old people think they're funny. You know what I mean? They honestly think they're funny.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Like they have carte blanche on humor just because they've been around for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Like once you get past like 50, you're not really funny anymore.
No.
You know?
Especially not to the younger generation.
Yeah. And we've discussed too, like back in the day, like people are younger now. You know what I mean? They're younger than they ever have been.
Yeah.
But this guy, like, he looks, what does he look like? 90 to you, Gog?
Who, Spiner?
No, the old guy.
The old guy?
The dead fella.
Yeah, I'd say probably 90 too.
Yeah. No, that guy was 42. But
oh yeah, we discussed that with the two old guys that were in their 40s that were butlers or whatever it was.
Yeah. It was just harder living because everybody was on meth.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. They didn't have proper medical treatments back then.
Right.
You just did meth or cocaine.
And nobody told them. They weren't like, meth is bad for you.
No.
They're just like, cook it up in your, extra room on the hot plate. You'll be good.
Doctors prescribed cigarettes to babies.
Yes. They were giving meth to babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, you're not active enough.
Is your baby too tired?
Yeah.
That's how they tried to regulate the baby's sleep schedule.
Yeah.
But then they realized it just kept the baby up like 24 hours.
Yeah.
So then the parents had to do meth because they were really tired of taking care of this methed out baby. That's why everybody looks so old. They started doing meth as a baby, and then they had to take care of babies while on meth.
That, and they drank Coke with real sugar.
Yeah. With cane sugar. Cocaine sugar.
Yep. Cocaine, sugar, and meth. Fucking 80s were awesome. Dude.
Yeah.
He's still trying to, I feel like he's giving like the performance of his lifetime here, trying to convince the old man just to go to the light.
Yeah.
And that old guy's like, I got Jeopardy to watch later.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere.
He's like, what was the guy that was on Jeopardy forever who's the host now? Ken Jennings.
Yeah.
I can't die now. Ken Jennings is on a hot streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah.
This was probably before he landed Star Trek, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
that was 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm going to get that Emmy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This will be the one that everyone knows me for. Plus, he was like, I get to act with Christian Slater. Like he's got to he's got to like turn it up a little bit for the.
His wife was like, you have one shot. This is your last chance at acting.
Yeah.
If you fail at this role,
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
You can't look stupid in front of Christian.
And then she left him anyways.
And then I bet it was like I bet it was exactly like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood at the end of this when they yelled cut. Christian was like, that was the best performance I've ever seen.
Yeah. That was the best performance I've ever seen. See, and that's why he is so deadpan on Star Trek.
Yeah.
He was scarred from his wife leaving him for overacting in this episode. So he went like the opposite direction.
Yeah. He was like, I'll be all robotic.
Uh-huh. That makes sense.
Yep. Because if you give the performance of a lifetime and you get rejected by the Academy,
right.
You're gonna be like, I shouldn't do that ever again.
Yeah, it's just like me with my grandpa. And my drawings. We're learning so much about my life on these watch-alongs.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
That's what these are for, Gog.
Yeah. See, everybody thought that these were here for educational purpose.
Darkside, no. Yeah, I'm totally sure somebody came into this for educational purpose.
Yeah. The purpose of this is to utterly destroy any chances I have of running for political office.
Yeah. I just wanted a podcast that I could curse on.
Yeah.
7.3 out of 10 for this episode.
Yeah.
Not too bad. That's not a bad rating.
Mm-hmm. I do like the old man.
A gem, a fun and well-liked episode of the series. Grandpa just won't die. I still remember this one as clearly as when I first saw it in 1984. They gave it a 10 out of 10.
Ooh. I'm going to kill Grandpa.
This one loved the quote, "You were deader than a Thanksgiving turkey."
Yep.
What's Christian Slater going to do here?
He's going to kill his grandpa.
He's like, all I need to do is get him laid. Then he can take the jump over the golden rainbow or whatever.
Oh my God! There's the lady that's gonna lay Grandpa. Was that a Confederate flag in the background?
Probably.
It is.
Is it?
You can see it over there in the corner.
I bet if this was 1984, Grandpa probably fought in the war.
Is that his girlfriend? Is that Christian Slater's girlfriend?
She seems like a real witch.
She's cackling like one, and she's got a stuffed beaver. Oh, it's an owl. No. Whenever we do our own shot-for-shot recreation of this entire series, I call playing the old lady.
I gotta be the beaver.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on now? I'm lost.
I thought he was still in his own house, but I'm not so sure.
Oh, maybe he snuck into this old witch's house to like,
hey, my grandpa is supposed to be dead, but he didn't die.
I need some anti-zombie medication.
AKA your old lady vagina. To sit on my grandpa.
So she knows him.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if she cursed him.
That would make sense.
But how would Christian Slater know? That could just be a plot hole.
Yeah.
They were like, you know what? We got 30 minutes.
We're going to have to cut that entire scene that explains any sort of reason behind this. I bet Grandpa's probably looking pretty rough by now.
Yeah. I feel sad for this family, though, because she's lost her dad, and then he comes back, but, like...
You have to watch him, like, deteriorate.
Yeah, but, like, obviously she's lost her husband, and Christian Slater's lost his dad.
Yeah. They're like, Grandpa, we need you to go so we can grieve and, like, move forward.
Yeah. Like, this is the worst thing that could happen. Like, but the grandpa's like, well, I thought you wanted me to live. And they're like, no. You're stinking up the joint. You know what I would do? I'd go put him in a nursing home.
Yeah, just put him in a home.
Yeah, like, this is my grandpa. He won't die.
Yeah, he's definitely not already dead.
Yeah, but if y'all are looking for that, like, insurance money or whatever.
Goodbye. Could you collect 2 insurance policies on somebody if they die and then come back to life and then die again?
I don't know. I think they'd call foul, but, like, you're like, hey, he doesn't even have a heartbeat here.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's like the old,
die.
yeah, it's like the old laws. Whenever if a prisoner escaped jail, they just let him be like, well, he got out. Or whenever they would hang people if they didn't die when they were hanging.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, well, I guess
execute
you get
twice.
to go.
Yeah,
because of the wording of it.
Yeah, that's happened. So he's gonna put a little something in his food. Ooh, look at him. I wouldn't be able to eat. I'd be like, I'm taking my food to my room. I'm sorry, Grandpa, but
Grandpa, you stink. He kind of reminds me of
Uncle Jesse from that movie we watched, House 2.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly who I was thinking of.
Sames.
Uh-huh.
I'm expecting Bill Maher to pop in any moment.
Yeah. And be like, I'm smug.
Yeah.
And I'll never stop being smug.
Yeah. I want him to come in and shake Grandpa's hand like he did in the movie. Like,
I never really liked Bill Maher too much.
You don't?
Nah.
Oh, I love Bill Maher.
Nah.
I love his show.
Smug.
He is smug. That's one thing. He thinks he's right.
He's like, I'm smarter than other people.
Yeah. But he's not dumb either. So,
No, he's not.
you know. But you're right. I think he might be cool to hang out with if he like respected you and everything, but like
He'd probably pick on you a lot if he didn't.
yeah.
I gotta get that vibe from him.
Yeah. Like we'd be in there eating Pop-Tarts and he'd be like, these motherfuckers.
They talk about their dad blowing wads.
At least we weren't in House 2 though. Jeez.
Yeah. That would be like that'd be the wild card.
Yeah.
He starts talking shit and you just be like, hey, have you ever seen House 2?
Yeah.
Did he sneeze his nose off?
Oh no.
I hope so.
He snows his nose.
He snosed his nose.
I bet that's what happened because they're intentionally not showing him.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna do a reveal and it's gonna be gross. I hope.
Do you think Christian Slater, like, he's sitting there, you think he'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna eat that nose?
Yeah. You know, I've never tried nose before.
Because kids do weird stuff, like they eat weird things.
I used to eat butter straight from the tub.
Oh yeah.
Spoonful of butter helps the medicine go down.
I think you probably. You still don't do that, right?
I don't anymore.
Okay, because
Let's get a poll to all our listeners out there. Leave a comment. How many of you were butter by the spoon eaters when you were
butter by
children?
the spoon.
Mm-hmm.
And how many of you have had heart attacks before your time?
I might have. Yep, there it is. That's disgusting.
There's his nose. Oh my god. Like, I guess that would be the thing where you're like, you know what? This is it.
All right, I guess I am dead. I just sneezed my fucking nose off.
Yeah, like I don't want to piss my dick off.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna die now.
Yep.
Yeah. Good episode. That one wasn't bad.
Yep.
What was that one was called again? It was
Case
A
of the
Case of the
Stubborns.
Stubborns.
Yeah, Grandpa was stubborn, I'd say.
All right, the next one that when we come back, we will have an episode. It's called Gin No Chaser, but it's spelled different, like DGINN.
Yeah, like degent, like the heavy metal
Oh yeah,
subgenre.
like Meshuggah.
Yeah.
Are they degent or is that something totally different?
I'm going to say yes, and then our listeners can correct me.
Well, that's what we should do that. Like we should give fake facts.
Intentionally get people riled up.
Yeah, that way they comment.
Yeah.
Or subscribe
That's more engagement.
or like. Yeah.
That's more money coming our way.
Yeah, because if they, that's the thing about YouTube. Like, even if they're getting on there and like, you guys suck.
You left a comment, bro.
Yeah, you just put money in our pockets.
Yep. All right.
Ching.
Sweet. I think that's a great strategy.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
And then the one after that, it's called E.T., extraterrestrial.
Yep.
Yeah.
The extra testicle.
Another fact that you guys can debate.
Mm-hmm.
So
look up the episode E.T. by Steven Spielberg, Tales from the Dark Side.
Tales from the Dark Side. It was one of the ones that a lot of people didn't see.
Yeah, I think it got cut from the actual syndication.
But it really, it launched the career of Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Who is a noted talk show host.
Yeah, and the kid who's a noted alcoholic.
Elliot?
Yeah, he recently got arrested for drunk driving.
Did he?
Like in the last 5 years or so, I'd say. And he was on that the haunted Hill House show.
I was gonna say, yeah, he was been in some stuff. Recently.
That was around the time he got arrested for drunk driving.
Dang.
So
well, maybe
hopefully he's on the water wagon these days.
Yeah, you stay away from that Dejin No Chaser.
Yeah.
Elliot.
No chaser. No, what comes before the chaser? The shot?
Gin.
Oh.
What would be the chaser?
Wow.
Like some lemon, like
I'm
a lemon
dumb
drink,
because I just got that. I just got what that meant. Gin, no chaser.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What would you chase a gin with though? I'm not much of a. I'm not saying you are. But I'm not much of a drinker.
Right, and I'm not anymore. But
like a lemon type drink,
Yeah.
or like something to take the.
I feel like gin goes better with like a mixed drink than just a straight shot of gin.
Oh, juice.
Gin and juice, yeah.
Juice is, but this is. Hey, I'll take the gin, but not the juice.
Yeah, no the juice.
I want to suck the juice back in.
Yeah, suck the juice back in.
I like to.
That's a
I like
t-shirt.
callbacks. You know. Oh, that is a t-shirt.
We're gonna sell like 3 of them.
Yeah. All right. I think we got some more watch alongs coming your way. We're gonna review some stuff coming up.
We are.
Some what were we talking about? Like some Japanese.
I'd love
horror?
to do some Japanese horror. Yeah.
Okay, and then we also got more of the games.
We got some more games for you.
Yeah.
So make sure and smash that subscribe, like button.
But don't do it all at once.
Ring the
Suck
bell.
It back in.
Yeah. That's it. That's our new catchphrase.
Suck
Don't
it back
forget
in.
to suck it back in.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it actually. All right.
Dorks ahoy!
Tales from the